I think it worked.
Online got some good.
Is it working? Is it working? Yeah, it's working. What's up, everybody? How we doing? It's great to see all of you here this evening. Just waiting for the rest of the crew to show up, and then I don't know, maybe we'll just hang out. I got some announcements. I got some things on my mind I want to talk to you about, things I got planned. But as always, it's just great to see everybody. I hope everybody's having a solid Saturday so far, wherever you are in the world, and or early Sunday morning, depending on where you're at. But yeah, man, seriously, I just hope you guys are all doing well, man. Thank you for taking the time to come hang out with me. I appreciate it. I really do. It means a lot to me. Great to see everybody. Aiden, hey Ray, how are you? I'm doing awesome. How are you? Ray, how are you doing? I'm doing great. It's great to see everybody, man. So good to see everybody. I got a lot of announcements, man, but I'm gonna wait for a little while, let more people jump in, because I got good news, I got bad news, I got okay news, I got news in general. I got things I can't talk about, but I'll hint at. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk to you guys, and it's been forever since I've done a live stream. I think the last time I did a live stream was like over a month ago, maybe. So yeah, I just wanted to just do it, man. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and hopping in. Wait. Damn it. There we go. Took a little bit. Hey, Daphne, congrats on the YouTube comment. It's very cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so for those of you guys who follow me on Instagram, I'm sure most of you do. The YouTube Instagram app commented and said, hey, like, we like your Les Paul. I was like, oh, sick. Thanks, YouTube, whoever's running that page. I thought that was really random, but it was cool. Hey, Michael D, what's up, man? Just waiting for a little bit more of an audience to show up, because I got a lot of housekeeping and house cleaning and announcements and, you know, good news, bad news, and all the above. So I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Daniel C, yo, dude, yo, what's up? Love your channel, Ray. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That means a lot. It really does. It doesn't get old when people say that. So thank you. I really sincerely appreciate that. Hey, rock and roll, brother. Absolutely, Mike. You know best, brother. Wait. Something like that. Some punk riffage, dude. Greetings from Argentina. Hey, cheers from the United States. Punk riffs. Okay. Wait. Okay. It's my favorite punk song. If anybody knows what that is, that's mad props if you know what that is. Hey, Graham, I'm a big fan. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm a fan of you for hanging out. That's awesome. Is that the 8160 combo in the Les Paul? No, so this is the 8185, the Zach Wild set. The Zach Wild set that I bought with, like, you know, legit the EMG signature set. So that's what I put in this thing. I did a video on this guitar not too long ago. That comment's so random. Yeah, like I appreciate it. Like, it doesn't suck, but like, of all people for the YouTube IG account to like hit up, they have like 24 million followers. Why did they hit me up? Like, it's so random. But like all I said was, thanks, Mr. YouTube. I appreciate that. I can't stay long since I'm working on some masks. Yes, I saw that on your IG. Just want to say real quick, hello to one of my favorite guitarists. Take care. I appreciate that. Yeah, go take care of your masks. You know, do what you got to do. I appreciate you stopping in all the same. So we have 33 people here, and I think I'll start with a downer, and it's nothing crazy. Like, it's not that big of a bad news. But the downer of the night is in 36 hours I have to have another surgery. Finally, I was supposed to have it this past Monday, but it got postponed due to the Rhone. That's short for Corona. I just made that up. You can use it if you want. But all seriousness, yeah, it was supposed to be in July like 27th, 28th or something like that. But it got postponed due to staffing issues, whatever that means. So I have to have it this Monday. I went and took my test today just because you have to be clear from the Rhone before you go and get surgery. It's just what they do, I guess. So I got that done. So I get my results tomorrow. Assuming I don't have the virus, fingers crossed, I'll have my hip surgery, my 11th surgery of my life. So, but you guys won't know any different because I have like 10 videos on backlog right now, unlisted. So it'll be business as usual, but I'm just letting you know that, hey, in present time, I'll be hurting a little bit, but, yeah, I have videos from June that I still haven't made public yet. So the content's there. That's totally fine. So don't worry about that. I'll be fine. So I appreciate, people have been saying well wishes and reaching out, and I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. For those of you who already knew that, but yeah, so that's the only downer of the night. So that ain't so bad. You know what I mean? I've done this 10 times before in my life. What's one more as an encore? You know what I mean? It ain't so bad. Hello from the Ukraine. In my time, 1 and 6 in the morning, but I see your stream. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for staying up and losing some sleep to come hang out with me. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. It really, really means a lot. Good luck. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, guys, don't worry. It's nothing crazy. I had this exact surgery last year, like 5 days after I saw Slipknot in August, or maybe even less. It was like 2 days ago. 2 days later, excuse me. So for those of you who were around back then last year, you subscribers, you guys have seen me do this before. It ain't so bad. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And then that's all the bad news. Some more good news. Let's get on to some good news. So I got a lot of good news. First small good news is I have somebody, a viewer of the channel, sending in an amp for me to check out. So that's going to be sick. I don't want to spoil it because I will do an amp unboxing. And, you guys love unboxings. And I love unboxings for many reasons. They're cool. They're always fun. It's kind of like watching people open up their Christmas presents. It's a fun little thing. But also, too, they're very easy to make. And they get a lot of views. And that helps me out very much. So I'll do an unboxing for that. I have somebody else sending me a guitar, another guitar as well, in the near future. A guitar that I haven't had on the channel. So I got a ton of content coming up. That's all I'm trying to say. And I'm really excited about that. Constantly grinding and putting out a couple videos a week. I did two videos a week all of July, but I'm going to be back to doing 3 a week this August, like this month. I took a break. I slowed it down for a reason, which I'm going to tell you guys here. You guys already probably know it, but I just want to say it again. So content is going to be ramping back up to 3 times a week again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. All premieres. I've seen a lot of my haters come out of the woodworks and say they don't like premieres and they don't like the way I look. So I'm just going to continue to do that because, I think we can all agree that my demeanor and my personality is to have fun. I like to have fun more than I think most on YouTube. So like I do things for fun and I do things out of fun because, it's like it makes the day go by faster and it makes life more enjoyable. Anyway, so get a little sidetracked. I'm going to be doing premieres and, a whole bunch of that stuff. So you guys can hang out with me on the chats during those premieres. I'll be in there in the chat hanging out with you all. And yeah, man, August is going to be a crazy month in terms of production. I've got a lot of stuff coming. I was thinking about doing 30 videos in 30 days, but I don't know. I might run out of steam. I don't know. I might run out of steam at like 20 days or something like that. I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe like later this year when I get more videos backlogged. If I finally caught one of your streams, feels good, man. Hey, thank you so much. I'm happy you're here. Thank you. This is what we do. This is what I do. I just hang out and I just tell you guys what's going on in my life. Be extremely transparent and open with you all, and just talk about life. You know what I mean? Hey, Draven, what's up, brother? Hey, I saw your comment on Patreon. If you're still here, So I fixed the issue of you not being able to do what you were trying to do. I'm speaking in riddles because I don't want to give it away. Basically, I just had to change the font. So you were typing it in, but you couldn't see it because it was black on black, and the letters weren't showing up. So I switched the font so you'll be able to see what's going on if you're still here. So you can update or you can add what you're trying to add. Puppy World, hey Ray, hey, what's up? You're a warrior, mate. I'm new to Patreon. I'm a new patron. Oh, hey, when did you sign up? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Respect from Australia. Hey, cheers from the U.S. I'm sorry if you signed up. I didn't catch it. I haven't been on Patreon since, I don't know, maybe yesterday or something like that. So I'll have to check that out. But hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You mean a lot to me. Haters love me. Yeah, they love to hate me, but that's fun. August is my birthday month. Hey, that's awesome, man. Greetings from UK, Ray. Killer channel, dude. Hope hip hop goes okay. I read that as I hope hip hop goes okay. I was like, yeah, me too. Have you ever skateboarded? Seemed like you would have. Weird one, I know. Yeah, I did. I skateboarded when I was really young, like 10 and 11s when I skateboarded. I wasn't very good, and I'm naturally goofy foot, which people always made fun of me for. But I was a big World Industries board fan, like Flame Boy and Wet Willie. Like I love those characters as a kid. But I was never really good. I was always into like baseball and soccer. Those were like my sports. That's what I was good at. Skateboarding, I was just never very coordinated enough. But I did try it at one point in time. Yeah, I remembered it. Classic. Okay, so now we have 40 people watching. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, so I see a lot of questions. That's great. I'm gonna answer them all. Don't worry, we're all gonna hang out. We're gonna Q&A. We're gonna interact. But I want to get this out. I want to give my big announcement. Some of you probably know this, but if you don't, I created a business, a website, an online learning platform for music theory and metal guitar players, and it's called musictheoryformetal.com. And I'm so proud of it, and I'm blown away by it. I'm so thankful and proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself, and I don't ever really talk about myself much. I try to not be the cliche and egotistical and self-promote, but I am very proud of this website. And there it is. I just put it in the chat, musictheoryformetal.com. It's an online store where you can buy individual music theory lessons based on the topics that I provided and the topics that you're wanting to learn. And I've also added what are called tab packages to where I've tabbed out modes and major scales and minor pentatonic scales in drop B, drop C, drop A, E standard, D standard, et cetera, et cetera. And they're going to be continue to be uploaded as time goes on. But basically, guys, I've created a business called musictheoryformetal.com. I've put in the trademark for Music Theory for Metal, so nobody can use that. That's mine. I own that. Spent a lot of money for that, but I own it. I own the domain musictheoryformetal.com. So it's a legit sole proprietorship business. It's a business. It's a legit business. And I'm super pumped on it, and I hope you guys are too if you're interested. So I put the link there because if you want, you can sign up for the email list, and then you'll be on you'll be literally on the email list. So not only will you get updates when it goes live this coming Friday, but also too, I want to give as a way to say thank you for people who sign up is give promo codes to those people via their email, because I can do that through the site. It's kind of a way to say hey, thanks for caring about me. You know what I mean? Thanks for caring about what I'm doing by sending in your email. Here are some promo codes, and there'll be discount codes for the stores, or maybe discount codes for the lessons, or discount codes for the tabs. I can do whatever I want. But anyway, I just wanted to announce that because I'm very excited. I'm very proud of it, and it looks sick, and it looks really cool. So I just wanted to announce that. So, if you guys could spread the word, that'd mean a lot. And if you want to check it out, if you want to purchase a lesson or two from me, I'm the sole person behind it, running it, creating it, et cetera, et cetera. So if you want to check it out, that'd mean a lot to me. So I appreciate that. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. I had to get that out there because I've spent, ever since I started working on it since January, and it's now just finished. So it's been a long time coming. So I just wanted to say that if you guys want to check it out. All right. So now let's get into, don't worry, I'm going to say it again towards the end of the stream, but I want to get to some of you guys' comments and questions. All right. Nico 2K, yo, what's up, Ray? How are you? Greetings from Finland. I'm doing awesome, man. Thank you. Cheers from the United States. Thoughts on BC Riches? I have one right there. It's my very first guitar ever. They're solid. I haven't played any of the new ones that came out like last year or whatever. I haven't touched a BC Rich, and come to think about it, that's the only BC Rich that I've ever played. I've never played a BC Rich other than that, so I don't really have an opinion. Do they appeal to me? Yeah, kind of. They're kind of cool. Warlocks are sick. I like Warlocks a lot. I don't know. Maybe BC Rich and I could work together down the road. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. But they look great. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. You know what I mean? When will I do an ESP unboxing? This is an interesting question. I don't have any plans on buying them. And maybe if somebody sends me one, yeah. You've been hitting them gains. Unfortunately, I stopped lifting ever since I found out I needed a hip surgery. Because it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? I was close to 180, like rock solid, and really getting after it. But ever since I found I had hip surgery, or I needed one, July 9th, I found out. I haven't lifted really since, because it's like, what's the point? But I appreciate the comment. But once I get healed up again, I'll be sure to be hitting the gym safely, wearing a mask, taking the necessary precautions, trying to keep myself and my family healthy. And, hopefully that can happen within a week after getting cut open again. Fingers crossed. So sick that you were into skateboarding. Thanks. I appreciate that. Hey, Ray, love your videos. You helped me understand music theory so much. Well, hey, thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate that. Well, my fiance's home from the beach. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I have to let her in. Robert. Okay, I'm back. Oh, sorry. Always got respect for Ray and the other men and women serving our country. My sister is an ex-Marine. Hey, that's awesome. Tell your sister I say thank you. I appreciate that. Do you like the new Jim Root pickups better than E8185? Probably not. I think 8185 is my go-to. All right, this piece of hair it's got to go. I need to finally get a haircut eventually. All right, now I feel much better. You guys recognize me now? Don't make me go get my contacts. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Great news. Hey, Ray, love you, man. Hey, I love you too. Congrats. Hey, dude. Hey, what's up, man? Ray, when will you do an ESP Kirk Hammett unboxing? When somebody buys me one or somebody sends one in, man. Signed up. I'm ready, fam. Hey, Nick, thank you so much for signing up. I appreciate that. Thank you. What do you think of Maya Jackson JS22? I've messaged you a few times on IG. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry I didn't get to that message. Unfortunately, I shouldn't say unfortunately, but IG is my favorite social media platform. So like I can't really keep up with. Sometimes I get lost in the DMs and the messages. So I do apologize. They come like crazy sometimes. And a lot of times it's freaking just like people saying like, hey, we'll promote you, like sign up $10 for 1,000 likes or something, like, just nonsense. So like that always buries like the actual genuine people. So it's like really, really annoying. God Save the Queen. I just played that, but I'll play it again. Unless you were answering that what that was. Such a sick riff. I'm trying to think of like. Wait. Something like that. A little anarchy in the UK. I sure will. She and some members of her clique did reconnaissance that led to Operation Geronimo. Oh, Geronimo. For some reason, I think I need glasses. I couldn't read that. My bad. Funniest military experience. Oh, man. I have a lot of them that are like not funny to other people, but like funny that like one of those things like you had to be there moments. Just anytime we were cold and tired and hungry, and when somebody would freak out because they were sad, tired, cold, and hungry, and like would just lose it, was the funniest thing. Or when somebody would fall down, it was anytime anybody fell was the funniest thing because like you have your kit on, you have your weapon, your helmet, sometimes you have your ruck on, boots, you got about upwards of 150 pounds of equipment. So anytime somebody falls, they look like a big giant turtle going. And like if you're on an uneven surface, you're just gonna keep going and roll. And like sometimes when we're doing patrols at night, like you have your one night vision goggle. They're called optics, I guess you call them. And it's not like the movies where like everything's just green and you can see like daytime. It's not how it works. You can't see anything. You just see like figures. You see gray figures. So like you're out there doing a patrol, and like like you're all spaced out depending on the terrain, what country you're in, etc. But like you're out doing a patrol at night, and you'll see your shapes, and these are your people, your buddies, like your squad. Like here's your squad leader, there's your rifleman, there's a saw gunner, another rifleman, team leader, squad leader. Like they're like in like think of like I was an infantryman, so think of like a wedge, like a flying V, like geese flying in the sky. Like that's your layout for when you're doing patrols, generally speaking. There's other formations, but I'm just saying like that's a general like formation. Anyway, so funny at nighttime when like you'd be walking and you'd see these shapes in front of you, and all of a sudden one would just disappear. And you're like, Newsom fell. There goes Shar, he fell. like, like as soon as they disappeared, like, you're gonna come back, whatever, like a couple hours later, and you're gonna reconnect with him, and he's gonna be covered in mud, covered in sand, covered in whatever, and like usually has like some sort of cut or bruise or both. So like anytime somebody would fall was so funny, man. I'll tell you another one off the top of my head. It's like, these memories are so funny. We were doing an 8-hour convoy through the middle of nowhere, and we would get one stop for lunch, and you had these things called MREs, which are called meals ready to eat, and they're like prepackaged meals that are like 10 years old that the Army gives you, because it's like, you give the people that are in charge of killing other people, the healthiest, most nutritious meals, vacuum sealed in this 10-year-old thing. Anyway, I was driving, and my TC, I can't remember what TC stand for. Basically, your co-pilot was sitting next to me, and he was starving, and all he wanted to get was like a good dessert, because in these MRAs you get like a good dessert. You get a brownie, an M&M, you get a cookie. You get there's certain ones that like you have good desserts, and there's some that don't have good desserts. So basically, long story short, we stop finally. This dude just jumps in the back, just starts tearing through the boxes, finds one. He's like, all right, this has a good dessert. I know it's gonna have a cookie in it. And he opens up. He opens it up, and all I hear just out of the corner, he just goes, "Oh, raisins! Fuck yeah, that's exactly what I wanted." So it's just like, he spent 8 hours a day driving, and all this dude wanted was a cookie, and he got literally the worst thing in the world, which was raisins, and that was all he ate. Like, you get one a day, or one, every 8 to 10 hours, and that's what he was looking forward to, like a 6-hour drive, 8-hour drive, talking about how all he wanted was a cookie, and he got literally raisins as his dessert. So like, I'll never forget that. So it was like, again, anytime somebody's dying of hunger, starvation, well, that's both hunger, coldness, if somebody was sick, like it was, it was so funny, because anybody that had something wrong with them, they would just freak out. And it was just so funny to watch when it wasn't you, but we all went through it. It was so funny. So I had a lot of fun, man. I got a lot of those stories. Those are just a couple that just come off the top of my head. Hey man, looking for a pair of passive high gain pickups. What would I suggest? Well, you're kind of asking the wrong gentleman, because I don't really play passives. But I don't know. I don't know. I would say something from Bare Knuckle. I've never played anything from Bare Knuckle, but the general consensus is it sounds like everything from Bare Knuckle is super sick. So that's what I would suggest. But again, I'm an active guy through and through, man. Like, I love active pickups. I think they're so much better, in my honest opinion. He ain't in drop A, bud. Yeah, he's playing psychosocial and standard tuning. Doesn't really sound the same. Do I have a story on the Slipknot tattoo? I mean, I got it in Germany. That's the end of the story. Nah, I don't really have a story behind it. I want to finish. I'm going to fill out the rest of my arms. This one has to be filled out a little bit, like just like the spaces. And then this one, I always want to rework it and put in more clouds. And I even thought about going crazy and just completely blacking it out, like where the clouds are. But I don't know if I'd ever have the guts to do that. I don't know. I might. I think black tattoos are sick, man. My old band reworked Anarchy in the UK into a song of our own called Teenagers in New Jersey. I always sang our lyrics over the original song. Hey, that's awesome. It was starting to devolve into a Slipknot video for a while. Share, bro, gotta go. All right, I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Take care. Blackouts. See more Blackouts. I never played them. I played the Mick Thompson's ones. Play some Prince. I actually wish I knew some Prince. I'm wearing a shirt, but I don't know how to play a Prince song. It's kind of hypocritical, isn't it? I'm trying to think of 1999. That's not right. I don't know any Prince. Prince isn't a very good guitar player, but his songs aren't guitar oriented. Do I own any parts, Caster? Nope. Hey, Joe, what's up, man? Yeah, I'm an active guy too. Just want a little bit more diversity in my collection, but thanks for the advice. Yeah, bare knuckles best for passives. The only passives that I like are like old school Gibson pickups, and honestly, I don't even really like them that much. I just like them because like they're like 50 years old. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of like it's cool that it's like old and vintagey. Side note, ladies and gentlemen. Side note, real talk. I'm suffering from severe gas right now, gear addiction syndrome. Oh man, like there's so many. I kind of want to try a new Gibson, and I won't because I don't want to support them. But like those 50 spec ones, I gotta admit they look kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, and then I remember like, oh yeah, they're actually like after my friend Evan Rubinson, like you know, in the Dean team, for example, amongst other companies. But I'm just being transparent. Like, hey man, they look kind of cool. On a side note, I wonder how that whole Dean Gibson thing's going. I haven't talked to Evan in a while about that. I talked to Evan like last week. He hit me up talking about some stuff. Great dude, by the way. Dean Guitars and Evan, such great people, man. Like, the nicest people. But I wonder how that. Anybody know what's going on with that lawsuit? Anybody have any inkling? Is that a word? Any idea what's going on with that? I haven't heard anything in a long time. I want to ask him, but I don't because, like, you know, in case it's not going well, you don't want to like bring up bad news or whatever. Right, fan of CKY? No, I'm not. I'm not at all, honestly. I know they're like from right down the street in, I believe, Westchester, which is like 10 minutes away from me. But nah, I'm just not really a fan. I mean, I don't hate them or anything, but. Oh, I thought other kind of gas. Yeah, that's why I had to specify. Because as soon as I said that, I was like, it didn't come out right. Let's try that again. Let's be a little bit more specific. Try the new Epiphones if you don't want to support Gibson. Nah, I probably won't. So with my channel, man, I try to buy stuff that I would want to keep. Because I've been actually really been lucky enough that people such as yourself that are watching are sending in some really cool stuff for me to check out. And I really appreciate that because it helps me get, you know, free content. You know, I pay for the shipping, but you know what I mean? As opposed to buying like a $1,200 guitar, I only have to pay, you know, let's say $50 to ship it. So it's like, it's a deal in my opinion. Anyway, in terms of Epiphone stuff, I would only play an Epiphone on this channel if somebody could get one to me, which would be super sick. Or, you know, how do I put this? I stumble across one, you know, however that works, I guess. However that would happen. Who knows? Why don't I want to support Gibson? Because they're suing my friend. That's why. They're suing my friend. And my friend's big giant business. And I have a lot of friends that work with this business. So that's why I don't want to support them. Inclination. Thank you. I was trying to say, I said inkling. Anybody have an inkling with that? Let those farts rip. Dude, you said it best, brother. Oh, hey, I wonder how Up the Sick is doing. Looking for a new Corey. I wonder if they found anybody yet. I don't know. That would be pretty crazy, though, right? Guess we'll wait and see what happens. I was a Gibson guy, but now I'm a Fender dude just because I've never had an issue with any of the Fenders I've had or played. Yeah, Fenders are great, man. But for me, Fender, like, that's awesome. I'm not trying to take away your thunder, I guess. Like, Fenders are, I really agree. I own several Fenders. They're awesome. But over time, I've realized that Fender Strats, like traditional Fender Strats, like with the whammy and, you know, where they just don't get to where I personally like them to be. And I hate that because I've loved the Fender Strat was my first favorite guitar when I was 11 years old, when I really got into Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan. I've had several Strats, man. They just never get to where I would like them to be. And it sucks because I want to like Strats so much, but they're just not, unless they're a signature model of one of my favorite players, they're very not me. That's why I like something like this. You know, this is 28 years old. It's 8 days older than I am. So if you do the math at home, I am 54 years old. Anyway, I'm showing my age. Anyway, I like this because it's old and it's heavy and it's worn in. So like I tend to gravitate towards these types of guitars because they just resonate with me better, and they give me what I personally like in the guitar, and that is like just like the sheer scream factor of like always being able to like grab one of these at any given time. You know what I mean? Like doing that kind of stuff is hard on the Strat. You really got to get lucky and fight for it. Whereas an old school single cut, thoroughbred, or Les Paul, whatever, depending on the brand, like they just scream, man. I messed up the end. I did it. I played it right. This little lick I've been working on. Super Gigawatt. Hey, what's up, man? Trugley might have what you're looking for. What's that mean? That dude has everything. That dude must be like a doctor or something. He buys in like, he bought 2 Tony Iommi signature SGs. It's like $40,000. It's incredible. He must be like some kind of doctor or something. Like he has stupid money. You should demo the Digitech Trio. It looks amazing. I don't know what that is. Hey, if anybody, I'll say this right now. If anybody has something cool that they think would be great for the channel, I'm always open to getting, you know, your guys' stuff to keep it on vacation here for about a week or something. If that's the case, just hit me up like on Facebook or Instagram. I'm always open. Doesn't mean I'll always say yes, because I do have to like, you know, factor in shipping, like where you are in the world, where I'm at, you know. Anyway, I'm always down to like work with you guys if you guys want me to check something out. I've been having a lot of great people do that for me and for us, so it's been going really well. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, you can always hit me up on my social media. You know, because people, it's great that they do this, but people hit me up and say, hey, try this, do that, try that, buy that. that, if I could, I would. You know what I mean? If I could buy everything, I would, and I get it all on the channel, and I would probably grow much faster. But it's all about being in a budget every single month. You know what I mean? So, for the time being, if you guys have stuff for me to check out, if you want to, you don't have to. Please don't get it twisted. If you want to, that'd be really cool. So I'm always open to anything. Should cover a Prince song, SMR style. 2000 party over, oops, all the time, fuck. Yo, dude, should I get the SLS Evil Twin or Gibson Explorer? Evil Twin, dude. I had that SLS Evil Twin on this channel 2 years ago. I love that guitar. It's amazing. Get that thing. It's cheaper and better. The fixed bridge is IK, but a non-stop bar tail. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean there, brother. Do I have a 9-string? I do not. I stopped at 7. I had an 8-string. I had a couple 8-strings back in the day. But I don't know. My head loves theory now. I'm like obsessed with theory and like knowing where the notes are, like, which is kind of weird to think about. Like, guitar players don't know where the notes are but know how to play. It's a weird thing. Piano players aren't like that. Violinists aren't like that. But anyway, sidetrack. Nah, I just 7 strings as far as I'll go at this point in time. Because like I said, I kind of like to know where everything is, and I like to be able to recall notes. And a 9-string, it's a lot of work to know where all the notes are. I mean, you can get one and have fun, but I don't know. I have enough fun with the guitars I have. Thoughts on Corey Taylor's new song, Corey Taylor Must Be Stopped? You tell me. Everybody that has listened to it, you tell me how you think it is. And I guarantee you all of our thoughts will be the same. That's my answer. Gibsons also tend to have a flatter fretboard radius in relationship to Strats, I believe. Yeah, 12-inch fretboard radius. That's what all Gibsons have for the most part. The new ones have 12 to 16, like the moderns. But 12 is like my sweet spot. I love the 12-inch fretboard radius. I think I like 14 is my absolute favorite, but I think 12 is just as good too. What I know about the first riffs I ever learned to play is this one. It's Who Knows by the Band of Gypsies. And then I also learned simultaneously Sunshine of Your Love, and it's basically the same exact riff. It's like the exact same shape, just Who Knows is so much like funkier and soulful and like just like sick. Like, it's the sickest riff. Like, it's so sick, man. That's the first riff I ever learned how to play. That was a great scale you just played. Hey, thanks, Jim. I appreciate that. Just an A minor scale, just like blazing through it. Been listening to Recollection once again today. Hey, thank you. Whenever someone uses that word in real life conversations, I immediately think of your song. Thank you. I appreciate that. The Luna Muerta Recollection song. You know, side note, gives me something else to talk about. I'm going to make a video on it. But I had to take legal action with Luna Muerta. Everything's fine, but I had to take legal action. And I'm going to leave it at that. And it's going to be great press. Like, it's all good. It's all good for me. But something happened, and I had to take legal action to protect Luna Muerta, and I'll just leave it at that. I got a video coming out for it, and it's a good story, and it's a valuable lesson that I've learned the hard way. But yeah, it'll be a good story. I always have so many things going on. I'm very thankful. Dude, cheers from South Africa. Kyle, how are you? Thank you so much for taking the time. to hang out with me from South Africa, dude. Thank you. That's so cool. I haven't been there yet. Respect from Russia. I haven't been there Russia yet, too. I've been to the Baltics. I've been to Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia, which is right next door to you guys. Anyway, thank you so much. Thank you guys. All over the world. That's insane. Thank you guys. I stop at 7 strings too. 8 and 9 strings just make my head hurt. It's a lot of notes, man. Arnold Plays Guitar is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry to take forever to get to your comment. What is up, sir? How are you, man? It's great to see you. How you been, dude? Everything going well? I feel like I was gonna say I miss you, but I've never met you. But like I feel like I know you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel like I know everybody that watches my videos and leaves comments. Like I know everybody, but I've literally only met one other YouTuber, and that's Fluff. So it's weird. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, including you, Arnold. Hey, Ray, what do you think is a good budget? Wait. Hey, Ray, what do you think is a good budget baritone 7-string? I don't know. I don't know. SLS, I mean, the SLS stuff, Elite stuff, sick. From Schecter. I don't know if that's budget. It's like $1,200. I don't know. I don't know anything about baritones, honestly. I don't play baritones. I really don't know. But if 26 and a half is considered baritone to you, then yeah. But I think a baritone's like 27 at least. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. Favorite Slipknot riff? Good question. Actually, nobody's ever asked me that. That's a really good question. I won't be able to play it because I'm not warmed up. But I got a video coming out for it that's already uploaded that my patrons have seen. I think I put on Patreon. Oh. God, I'm old, man. But my favorite riff is the hardest Slipknot riff to play, in my opinion. And it's very simple and caveman-esque. It's very hard to play. And it's the ER riff. So, like I said, I'm not warmed up, but the album tempo is like around 240, and I'm gonna try to get it up to speed. Let me turn down. That was ER very sloppy, but that is my favorite Slipknot riff. It's like that one has taken me the longest to ever get down, and it's so simple. It's just down picking. Just get stupid fast at down picking, and you can play it. So I've been working on that one for a long time to get clean. So that one's definitely my favorite Slipknot riff of all time. Good question. It's the first time anybody's ever asked that. I'm 43. I'm trying to start a band at this age. Am I too old? No way, dude. Dude, I feel old. I'm 28, man. So age is just literally a number, dude. No way. No way are you too old, man. No way. Don't even think about that. Just go for it. Go for it. Have fun. Do your best. And if you're serious about it, find the right people. Find the right people that are willing to do whatever it takes to make that band successful. It's the hardest thing to find is like-minded people. But if you want to do it for fun, it shouldn't be that hard. But if you want to be serious about it, it's going to be hard. That's just my own personal experience. What amp am I using? I'm using the STL Tones Andy James right now. Jackson Time, yeah. That was good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Does he actually downpick it? Yes. So Eeyore is all downpick. Oh God, here we go. Old man Ray trying to get situated. So like I used to play Eeyore like this, which is the easy way. It's very easy to play that, but it's all downpicked. It's stupid fast when you downpick it. It's like. And it's tremolo pick that. It's like a major sixth and then a minor ninth. Because here's the octave, up a half step, minor ninth. And here's perfect fifth, major sixth. So anyway. I'm not warmed up. That's how you play Eeyore. What's my second favorite Slipknot riff? Ooh, joking. But honestly, probably the Nameless. I've been really digging the Nameless. Again, it's stupid hard to play. See if I can remember it. Wait, okay, hold on. I got it now. I need a little bit more gain. Fuck. So hard to play, man. It's stupid fast, and it's tricky. So that's probably my second favorite. You asked, although you were joking, you said. I'll give you that. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. $5. Thank you so much. Dude, thank you. Yo, Ray, as a fan of West Portland, what do you think of his work in Black Light Burns compared to Limp Bizkit? Cheers, mate. Keep up the rad content. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. To answer your question, got to be honest with you, I've always been a fan of his work in Limp Bizkit more. And I don't know if that's because I think it's because of just how diverse and how crazy and weird Limp Bizkit is that makes him stand out even more, if that makes any sense. Because like you think about it, Fred Durst is like a weird rapper. Like he's a rapper and he sounds weird, right? And you got Sam Rivers, who's a really interesting bass player, John Otto, and DJ Lethal. It's like such an eclectic group of people. And then Wes himself might be the most out there of that group. And so, like, I think he stands out even more so in that band. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? I don't know. It's just my opinion. I've always been a fan of his work in in Limp Bizkit a little bit more. But anyway, thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Just play some Limp Bizkit. I don't have a C-sharp standard guitar. I would. Ken Dog, what's up, brother? Fellow patron of the channel, has been doing lessons with me for quite some time. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Great to see you in here. Can I play Gamatria, the killing name? Yes, I can. I just put myself on the spot. Let me get a new guitar. Now, if my memory doesn't deceive me, it goes a little something like this. Wait. I forget that part. And I forget the rest of the song, actually. I forget the rest. But I remember that intro. It's something like that, to that effect. What do you think of Mark Morton's Jackson? I love the Silverburst one. I want to get it. I really do. I've always loved his Jackson because, I mean, you guys know me. Apart from that King V, I kind of like old school guitars, man. I really do. Like, I love old school guitars. And Mark Morton is an old soul. Like, I really think he is. And he has, like, great taste in his guitars. Like, they look like something like this. People didn't really like the body when it first came out, I remember, but I loved it, man. Yeah, I love Mark Morton. I love this new guitar. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat. EXDXDSN. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, brother. Favorite song by Tool to play on guitar? It's got to be Vicarious. Vicarious, The Pot. Yeah, it's between those two. Vicarious or The Pot. Like, I mean, this is such a sick riff. Like, oops. Damn it. Let me try again. Let me try a third time. Man, that's such a sick riff. But I mean, Schism's fun too. Yeah, Schism. I gotta look. I'm trying to show off. But my favorite is definitely so good. But thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. You guys know super chats mean the world to me, and they help out this channel so much, man. Thank you so much. Hey, Luis, great to see you. No worries, man. Just got a set of Jim Root EMGs for an old Mockingbird I'm fixing up. Good choice. Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's a great choice, man. I love those pickups. I'm kind of like more of a this kind of guy. An old school EMG, you know, old school, like old school. But I mean, the Demonums are sick, man. I mean, you guys know that. You guys know I love Jim stuff. Hey, thank you so much. €3 from Gibbo or Jibbo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are helping out, man. You guys don't know how much that means to me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Mark Morton wrote and writes Lamb of God riffs on Les Pauls. Yeah, he has that old school gold top, like The Making of Sacrament. I love that DVD/online video. Yeah, it's so good, dude. Speaking of Sacrament, let me turn down the gain. I can't believe I remember that much. It's a little redneck for you. Hey, Jeff, what's up, man? Ray, at work, I wanted to say, hey, brother. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Your video, Ken, your video about your 71 LP had me looking on Reverb for one. I'll have one by the end of the year. Dude, my video had me looking on Reverb for a Les Paul custom. Dude, I'm suffering from gear addiction syndrome hard right now. And I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be like... I'm trying to be smart, man, but dude, I know my own video got me liking Les Paul, so I guess that's cool that you got that out of me too. But dude, I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Can I Lay to Rest? Can I play Lay to Rest? I'm sure that's what that means. Yeah, dude. Let's go for it. Goes a little something like this. All right, let's get to the point. Wait. That end part is so hard. That is so hard, man. Oh my god. Whew. So hard. I love that riff though. When does the SMR Dean signature coming? Dude, my goal would be to be endorsed by Dean. That would be like the end goal. I mean, who knows if that'll ever happen? I don't know. Probably not. But one can dream, right? When's the I mean, hit up Evan. Say, hey, Ray's a good player, I guess, or whatever. And just like, I don't even know what I'm saying. Basically, if I could get enough of a buzz from whoever or whatever to just even be a part of the Dean family, that's a win for me. Signature guitars would be great, yeah, sure, but so would being in Guns N' Roses or Metallica, that'd be great too. But on a realistic level, I think just maybe one day being endorsed by Dean would be a dream come true for me. That'd be sick. Sorry, I meant Omerta next, please. Oh, you accidentally meant another song? I'm just messing around. Omerta, dude, I don't even know if I know how to play that. I do. So I'm making that part, but I remember this part. Wait. Something like that, and then there's a little bend in there. 11th Hour, I know. And I forget the like, but I remember this part. Actually, I don't remember that. Me and my one friend in the army used to jam that in Germany. He had a Jackson soloist that or Dinky that he would let me borrow. Can't stay right. Hey, Will, what's up, dude? Great to see you, man. Thank you so much. Lamb of God on a Les Paul. Yeah, Lamb of God's written on a Les Paul and recorded with a Les Paul. Dead Memories. I don't feel like getting another guitar. Wait. That's a little Dead Memories. Oh, it doesn't sound right. Thoughts on or tips on pitch harmonics. I have a video coming out for that, but the obvious is just practice. You got to have enough gain. You got to have good pickups. You got to have a good setup, and you got to be able to just practice, man. Literally just practice. When I got an electric guitar, the first thing and the only thing I did, literally for about a year, was anytime I had the ability to play a pinch harmonic, like at the end of a bar of a song, I would. So like, trying to think of like an example. Let's go Freedom by Rage Against the Machine. I don't know why I picked that song. Just the first one that came to my head. Like, here I'm literally doing pinch harmonics every single time. Or at least trying. So any chance you get an opportunity to try one, just throw it in there and just make it happen. Whoops, messed up. Trill exercises. I don't have any. I don't know. Just I literally don't ever practice trills, and I think about it. So I don't have any. I never sit here and do this. I mean, do this for like a minute. Do this for a minute. Do this for a minute. Do this for a minute. If you really want to get tricky, do that for a minute, and then do this for a minute. I did that back in the day when I was learning, and I think about it. Like, doing like awkward trills that like you would never do. Like you would never trill like this. But I'll give you one. Okay, one's coming back when I my teacher that taught me how to sit like this in a classical position. Classical guitarist, you go like this. And then same thing. I forgot about this. I haven't done this in a while. And then the really hard one. I messed it up, but that's a good one. That's what I would do. Good luck Monday, brother. I'm out. Hey, Ken. Take care, brother. Thank you so much. Monday's going to suck, but I'll be all right. I like actives way better. The pick is with the pinch harmonics is adjusting the picking hand to the sweet spot. I mean, yeah, I guess. I everybody has their own weird quirks about how they do anything. Like, look at Marty Friedman's hand. It's like he picks like this. Is that right? I mean, I don't know. Is it wrong? I don't know. Like, he's like one of the best ever, and he picks like I physically can't even get my arm to do that. So I don't know. I just say practice. That's the best way to try to get pinch harmonics. People say I pick weird. I like stick my middle finger out like this. Like that's how I pick my. I play like this with my middle finger out like out before the rest of my or out further than the rest of my picking hand. See how it's like kind of like low key giving you the finger. So everybody has their own weird things. Tritone riffs, question mark. I appreciate some of these questions, but sometimes they're a little too specific. It's sarcastic, very, very generic. Tritone riffs. What about it? What about them? Do you know what a tritone is? It's the spot in between a perfect fourth and a fifth. Do you know where that is? Do you know how to play that on your guitar? If so, then you know how to make tritone riffs. Because a tritone is this. Or this. Or this. So it all depends on what you're looking to get. Got a beard hair in my mouth. About the picking thing, I tried every technique and my hand still hurts when doing fast stuff. Then I believe you're doing something incorrect because you should never have physical pain when playing. You should always. I don't know how to help with that. I would just change something up because you're never supposed to have physical pain. You're supposed to have soreness and like tenderness, but you're never supposed to be like in genuine pain. That should never happen when you're playing. Hendrix chord. Oh, the sharp 9 chord. It's a Hendrix chord for you. Can I play any Avenged Sevenfold riffs? Uh, wait. Like walking into a dress. Something like that. No, I can't. I used to like Avenged back in the day, but ever since Hail to the King came out, I've not been a fan of their music, and I kind of like lost interest in them. Kind of sucks. Please no. Yeah, I liked Avenged, like, God, 12, 13, 14 years ago when I was a kid. And then, yeah, I just kind of just grew out of touch with them. That's all. Yeah, Avenged vocals are, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, I'm going to be on here for about 2 more minutes, I guess I'll say. And then I'm going to hop off because, but I do want to say before I let you go, you know, Music Theory for Metal is going to be live Friday. So I'm dropping in the link so you guys can check it out. That's my business. That's my website. It'll be available Friday for y'all to check out. My patrons have access to it right now. They have access to it a week early. So if you guys want to check it out, man, I'd appreciate it. You guys can learn some theory in metal. So that'd be cool. But anybody got any questions? I'll stay for one more second. Hey, Daphne, what's up? I'm about to dip out. I'm just seeing if anybody else has any questions before I go. Because next time you guys will see me, I'll be on crutches and I'll have a nice hip brace and a big giant bandage on me, so I'll be all messed up. So, you know, I'm gonna wrap up tonight and you know, just gear up for this upcoming week with the launch of the website and, you know, getting back to healthy, getting back to 100% again. All right. So, one more surgery, the encore, one more for good luck. All right. So I'm going to hop off, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday with the video. All right. Later.